Well, Harry, straight back into the side and in to replace Brandon. How are you feeling about that?
Yeah. I would have loved to be playing alongside Brandon, but that's just the way footy is sometimes. So yeah, I'm really excited to be back in the side playing footy, and yeah, really excited to be down here at Amy Park again and playing in front of our home members and fans.
Did you find it hard missing that first game of the season?
Yeah, for sure. But I had all pre-season knowing I wasn't going to be there round one. And, mate, I was just really stoked with the win. As probably the mood was dampened a bit with a couple of serious injuries, but mate, the win and the courage that, especially the new guys in the squad, the debutants, that was a really courageous win.
Does the mentality change at all when you come in to be starting hooker?
Yeah, I think for sure. I think last year I probably could have changed my mentality as well coming off the bench. But yeah, starting, so it's going to change a bit. But I've trained there all pre-season, so it'll just be sort of. Hopefully, it just comes naturally.
Was it hard to watch the injuries and they're kind of on the back foot, particularly in that first half? The fact that you couldn't, contribute.
Yeah, I think it's always hard. No matter what team, seeing someone get injured, it's definitely not what you want. And round one as well, it's very hard to swallow. But in saying that, they got good people around them, and we got a great medical team here to pick those boys back up. And then I think it gives a lot of the other boys in the squad a more important role to play, and that bit of that next man up mentality.
You have shared the role over the last couple of years, but would you like now, when Brandon's out, to play a full 80 minutes? Is that what you're going to be sort of putting your hand up for?
I'll put my hand up for that, but I'm not putting any pressure on having to play 80 minutes. I think see how the first few rounds go and see how I'm handling it. And Wishy done a great job there the other night, so he can cover any position, and he's trained pretty well pre-season at hooker. So probably Brandon's out, but me and Wishy may be the 1-2 punch combo.
Were you surprised by how well he went, given he'd never really played there before?
No, not really surprised, because I knew he had it in him, and I've seen him train all year and all pre-season, and the back end of last year, what he was doing for our squad. He was training in every position last year, so he's very mentally strong and tenacious. So to see him do that, it didn't surprise me.
We saw how shattered Welshie was. Do you think the guys will sort of go out of their way to wrap their arms around him? Yeah,
for sure, mate. That's what this club's about. We're very close. We all share a very close bond, and the leader of that is Welshie. He's the kind of guy that brings everyone together. The new players to the club, he takes them out for a coffee or takes them out for a feed, and he just does that so well. And I remember my first time, it was actually with the under-20s up in Sunny Coast, and how he made me feel so welcome of this club down in Melbourne. That's Welshie to a T. So I'm sure a lot of the boys are going to be there for him and supporting him, and he's got a great network of support around him, and and we'll be on the back of that as well.
Is he the type of guy that once he gets over the initial shock and gets the surgery and gets back into rehab, that he'll be front and centre, obviously as captain, but also just the fact that he'll be around the group and still supporting you even though he's going through his own issues?
For sure, mate. I don't think we'll be putting too much pressure on him to do that. It's going to be a tough injury for him to overcome, and a new injury, I know. But he's probably going to. It's always not fun having an injury and you feel a bit left out. So I'm sure Welshie's the kind of guy that he'll find some positives out of it. He'll find a lot of positives, and he'll come back with a better attitude and bring a lot more to the squad.
You have had opportunities. You had that season away, and that. What's kind of lure, I suppose, is Craig Bellamy, and how key is he to, I guess, the Storm? He's been here. It's a milestone game for him. But so, what does he kind of mean to you, mean to the club?
I think the best thing with Craig is just, he's there for you before he's your coach, or before he's trying to tell you what to do. He's open and honest, and he just wants the best for each individual, and he understands each individual. Rugby league clubs formed of a lot of players from all walks of life, and to have Craig, he understands each individual, and I think that's why he's so special and why everyone has so much respect for him, and everyone sees him as this hard-nosed coach that just throws F-bombs around the room willy-nilly, but he's a very emotional guy, and he really connects with his players, and is very, very funny, and just takes the piss out of everyone really. So he's a guy you want to play for, and it's his 500th this weekend. So I know someone like Munster was saying this morning, he's really, really excited for this week of training, and just to be around. It's Craig's 500. It's a pretty big achievement, and something we'll be looking to make it special for. Sweet, thank you.